things never work out, it's so unfair, bad stuff always happens to me. Maybe you know somebody who repeats this kind of dialogue on a regular basis. Maybe that somebody is you. I would wager that if this sounds familiar, either for you or for somebody else, that you or that other person are kind of addicted to your suffering, and you're identifying with your pain, and it is becoming what is defining you. It takes great courage to leave a comfort zone and to make a change and to decide that you are no longer going to be a victim of circumstance, to decide that you are no longer going to complain about what's happening in your life, but instead you are going to use that energy to do something to change it, to move you forwards, to do something different. All that happens when you identify with your pain and your suffering is that you get more and more of that in your life, because your bias is towards looking at what is going wrong. And this little brain of yours is very clever in some respects, and it just does what it's told in others. And if all you focus on is what is going wrong, what is not working out, what you don't like, you are creating a bias to pick up more of that. So all you do is perpetuate more of the same. When you're able to shift your attitude and start to look at what role am I playing in the suffering and the pain that I find myself in, do I quite simply need to stop talking about it all the time and decide to create a different narrative for myself? Or are there a set of action steps I can take to move me out of this space where I'm stuck looping in negativity, and to take one little step out to start to create something new? And that starts with tiny behavioral changes. If you are stuck habitually being negative, you aren't just going to be able to flick a switch and move things out of that overnight. But with little incremental changes, you will. Start to look for, in a situation that hasn't gone according to plan, that isn't what you want, is there an opportunity for me to learn something here? Is there some good I can actually find in this that actually could be serving me? What is there for me to learn? And one of the most powerful questions you can ask yourself is, who would I be without this story of suffering that I am telling myself?